Okay, welcome back. And this time we are not doing anything with cars. This time we have Philips LED backlighted TV, and as you can see, there is some kind of backlight issue that we have an image but no backlight, or it is slightly flashing. And TV is 2017 year model, so not the newest one but fairly new. So I will try to extend this puppy life a little bit more. And first what I have to do is undo all the screws from the backplate to gain access to PC ports what are under the cover. And it would be best to lay the TV down, screen down, and then take the back cover off, but I have a limited space. I have to try figure out something else. But in this case I have to undo the stand also to get the backplate off. So I can let the camera rolling and start taking it apart. might have to be careful when removing the backplate, because in my case I have an ambient backlighting, so I discovered that starting to remove the backplate, the wires has to take it. And you might have to be careful when removing the backplate, because in my case I have a ambient backlighting, so I discovered when starting to remove the back panel that the wires has to taken off before you can really remove the back panel. There is one, and then downstairs there is another one. It is a joystick, the manual control, and I'm not sure can I shoot it when I am taking that off, but you can see. Okay, I managed to get everything off, and that lower cable what I shown was that infrared trans receiver module. So I didn't take the wire off, that I can still use the remote controller when trying to operate this thing. But there is that mains in connector. There the power comes in. We have input fuse, some input filtering circuit, and what we are really caring now is we can try to find if there are any bad looking capacitors. But it seems to be that capacitors are really good looking condition. Elite condensators, they must be really good. But if the capacitor is bad, it usually pops the top off. I can show overlay image what it should look if the pressure is relieved inside the condensator, but this seems to be alright. So this first board is generating all the power what we need, and there is our backlight circuit wire, and if I have to guess, these are some kind of backlight circuit drivers. We can maybe see them if we take the DC port out, and then the backlighting cable goes inside the case. The problem most likely are inside the cover, so it is really painful to tear down to fix, but we are going to do that if it is a case. And then this other part is all the signal processing things. This controls the LCD panel itself and all the buttons and TV tuners and everything else what is inside of the unit. But first we are going to check if we have a voltage in the backlight circuit. There is shown in the silk screen that what is in which pin. It is really nice. I have noticed that almost all the TVs has silk screen markings, like those pins there. There is all the signals and voltage what we can measure. It is really cool. And now we are going to pop the power cable in and then measure the backlight voltage. Of course, first you wanna turn the TV on. There is what we are trying to measure out. And if the labeling is right, then we really should make a little bit safer the TV first. Wait a minute. There is so many high voltage things where you really do not want to touch. So the first pin is positive V-LED, and now we are trying to figure out where is all the negative pins. If I have to guess, it is right nearest one. Yeah, you can see the backlight, the LED backlight circuit is getting 13 volts, but we have no backlight. And then we have another bank, or how we are going to label them. Plus lead. Really tight spacing to probing around. But yes, that positive line is also 13 volts. All three, 1, 2 and 3 backlight banks is getting the voltage, but we still have no backlight, so it means that we need to start tearing down the whole TV casing to get access to backlights, that we can fix them. But I don't know, maybe you are here because of that, because somehow you knew that this repair will be really painful. So you guessed it right. I can see there is no signal text scrolling, but it is so dim it is not shown to camera. But yeah, then we can start tearing this down. It is really frustrating process to take all the screws out. But we will still able to do it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, then the another one. These are the circuit boards which are connecting the main processor module to LCD panel itself. And it is frustrating that they use sticky tape to mount the PC boards. You have to be really careful when taking the PC boards off. Yeah. Yeah. Now the next step is take all the screws off so that the main body shell can come up. And now there might be there is the locking hatch there blah, 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 and so on. So you need to unclip all of them to get the frame separated to main body. You can already see that I put the cable ties in the corners of the frame, so I have some handle where I can lift the frame, lift the main frame upside. Meanwhile, I'm undoing these tiny plastic latches, and there we can already see the LEDs there, and there. So we are getting closer to our destination. If you have a spare hands, it would be helping you really much, but I am trying to do it by solo. And you really need to pay attention with these ribbon wires, because these are going to LCD, which is going to stay in its place in the frame. So when you are lifting off, you need to check that the ribbon cables are free to let the frame to rise up. Yeah, I did it kinda. There is that flat cables. They are going to be attached to the LCD glass itself, and then there is the rest of TV. That white paper is only for mirroring the light towards the LCD panel. And then we have multiple layers. There is a light diffuser layer, and I'm not sure, can I get all layers of the lowest one. There is the LCD itself, and I'm not sure what these are. Some kind of polarizer things. These are, I am not sure how many of them. It seems to be two layers more, and then that light diffuser. I really suggest to you to do that thing on the floor, on the carpet, so you can easily walk around the TV while taking it apart. It was really pain in the ass to do it that way. And now let's put the power cord on the TV and see if we can see the light. Oh, but we can already see the trouble. That is kinda healthy LED, but that one not. So it might be a case that we need new backlight strips for the TV, or the donor one, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe 7. Maybe 7 LEDs are broken. But let's see. we can take the cover off that to see better. All the plastic thingies. Where are the one? There. They are some kind of supports for the panel that it won't bend when you lay it down. Example. But these have to go first, that we can really see the LEDs. But there we can sneak peek. I am going now take these off because they are attached to another side, and it is going to be late, so I am going to bed. But behind the cover is only the PC boards and socket mounted LEDs, and there is some kind manufacturer QR code for the backlight strip. So it is kind of a little bit frustrating because we have to spend a little bit money to screen to get it really working. But at least we can try. Let's put the power cord on and see what happens. Yeah, no good, as you can see. So I think what is happening, the backlight circuit is putting the power to strips, but because there are so many broken ones that they are overcurrenting, so the backlight circuit is turning the backlight off and then tries again. But yeah, I have to order the new strips for the backlights. And then we can, oh my god. Yeah, there are the connections. There are connections. Yeah. But these are so dim looking. I'm pretty sure that they are not good anymore. I mean, these parts. this TV is so long, so the PC board is cut into two pieces, and there is a joint in there, and if you wiggle out that joint, you can clearly see that we have backlight coming back to us. But I'm not sure that we can recover all of them, because they are so bad looking, some of them. So dark, so black. But we can try. I managed to get the reflector off. There are outlets, and it seems to be that we have 1, 2, 3 broken LED strips, and these two are really sensitive. Small touch to connector and they lit or not. Or then slight bending to case. So I think, and they are really bad looking, totally Kansky. There might be a slight possibility if I try to swap the LED strips to another place. So I mean that if the center line, that left end is broken, but there is a good one, if I change that PC port there, then I might have a working strip. But if the top part is also dead, then there really don't be any good success to do that. I have to check eBay if I manage to find new PC ports or the LEDs itself. But maybe this is the part 1, LED backlighted LCD TV, and part 2 might be that new LED or LED PC port installing. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.